Russian president described US counterpart Joe Biden on Wednesday as more predictable than Donald Trump. Now, however, Vladimir Putin said that Kremlin was prepared to work with whoever wins November's election in the US. Asked by a journalist who Russia would like to see win in the likely contest between the Democratic incumbent Joe Biden and the Republican frontrunner Donald Trump, here's what Putin had to say. Listen in.
Biden. He is more experienced, he is predictable, he is a politician of an older upbringing. But we will work with any US leader to whom the American people will show trust.
Putin batted away questions about Biden's age and health, with the president set to turn 82 just weeks after the election. US polls show voters have strong concerns about Biden's age. The age issue has been compounded by two recent episodes in which Biden confused European leaders with their dead predecessors.
When I met Mr. Biden in Switzerland 3 years ago, people were already talking about his inabilities. But I saw nothing of the sort. Yes, he would look into his paper sheet every now and then. I would look into mine, to be honest. Him hitting his head as he was getting out of a helicopter somewhere? Who in Russia hasn't hit their head while stepping out of somewhere?
The White House was forced to vehemently defend Joe Biden's competence last week after a special counsel report described him as an elderly man with a poor memory. Biden himself responded angrily to the accusation, but then compounded the problem by mixing up the names of the presidents of Egypt and Mexico thereafter. Trump has also mixed up people's names recently, confusing his last rival for the Republican presidential nomination, Nikki Haley, with former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Putin nonetheless expressed strong opposition to Washington's foreign policy under Biden.
We should look at the political position. I believe that today's position of the US administration is harmful and wrongful in the highest way possible. I said this to President Biden back then.
Я считаю, что позиция сегодняшней администрации в высшей степени.
The Biden administration has led a Western response to come to Ukraine's aid in the two-year conflict with Russia. The stated preference for Biden comes despite his harsh criticism of Putin and after Trump on numerous occasions expressed admiration for the Kremlin leader. The Republican presidential contender also ran into fierce criticism after what we saw happen recently. Now, Trump suggested he would encourage Russia to attack any NATO country he thought had not paid enough money or the required money to support the NATO alliance. The former president reacted to Putin's comments in a rally in South Carolina on Wednesday evening, praising them as a great compliment. Trump said, and I quote, "I got along good with him, but he doesn't want to have me. He wants Biden. Biden is going to give him Ukraine."